got 4 minutes. Why don't you guys pass the mic down just to see how it's working for you?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Microphone. Anybody hear us okay?
Yeah.
We can always hear you, Don.
Wow.
Testing.
Oh my.
How you doing today?
I think
Good
it
to
works.
see you.
Good to see
Yeah,
you.
were you signing there for city?
Yeah,
Me too.
I worked 20 years at school field there,
That's a good job.
but
It
Catholic
works.
signed.
Oh, really? Oh.
TV.
You're supposed to say something.
It's already on.
Yeah, yours is always on. You can't turn it off.
Thanks for turning us on. We'll be careful what we say.
Or not. And
Anybody need a?
When I can find the melody.
Turn up your volume.
One, two.
I think Jerry should sign the whole service for me.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2.
Really? Very different. We signed English. We signed English. Signed
His word. English. You're signing.
really is kind of changing the word or
That was cute when he spotted you dancing. He spotted you both times.
Is there a little feedback in here somewhere? It's
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, it might. Yeah, I guess so. Probably turn the high end down or something.
Too bad. We'll just take it
Okay, my clock says 11 o'clock. Let's do some church.
Let's stand up so we can dance. Right, Catherine? I love when you dress up. Dancing. Good morning. I'm so glad y'all are here today. We really got some feedback.
Yeah, it's that one. It's
No.
got to be right in front. Right in front.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Woodland Chapel's Summer Outdoor Service. In our Woodland Garden of Salem's first and foremost Center for Spiritual Living. First of all, before I start the announcements, I'd really like to thank Jerry and Chuck and Kevin and all the people that made this garden look this beautiful. They spend time on it every week. So I really do appreciate it. It looks so beautiful. Thank you so much. Today is a great day for our service, and you get to enjoy the entire ministry team today. All of us are going to speak. We're calling this morning's service a conversation and consensus from the three ministers and the three practitioners who will speak to the grounding of life and love's perspectives. So grounding yourself in love and grounding yourself in love's perspective. So, Blaine, Annie, take us to your musical heart. Lead us in this morning, love and sound of music.
This morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. Our God is so good to me. Feeling good down in my soul, God is so good. Feeling good down in my soul, God is so good. Feeling good down in my soul, God is so good. My God is so good to me. In my time of trouble, saying God is so good. In my time of trouble, singing God is so good. In my time of trouble, singing God is so good. My God is so good to me.
In my time of triumph.
In my time of triumph, singing God is so good. In my time of triumph, singing God is so good. In my time of triumph, singing God is so good. My God is so good to me. When my day is over, singing God is so good. When my day is over, singing God is so good. When my day is over, singing God is so good. My God is so good to me.
Every day and every way.
Every day, God is so good. Every day, every way, God is so good. Every day and every way, God is so good. My God is so good to me.
When I got up this morning,
I got up this morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. My God is so good. My God is so good. My God is so good to me.
Amen and hallelujah. Now I'd like to welcome Cheryl Ostrander for our opening prayer. She always does such a beautiful job. And first we're going to have an invitation to prayer by Annie and Blaine.
sit down, it'd be better.
In this moment, in this place, There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. It's a love that heals, a love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. Yes, there's only love. It's a love that heals, a love that sets us free. There is only there is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. Sing with us. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love.
Try and tell them that.
There is only love. I invite you to turn within with me and empty your heart and open your heart to something new. As we stand here in this space, which could be considered the heart of William Chapel, this taste of nature, where spirit is just bursting out in every direction, flowering. I think there's a bee moving around my feet. And God is here. God is here within each one of us. And I know this to be true. Somehow we couldn't. And I speak my word for this service because it is an emanation of what we stand for as a philosophy, what we stand for as a movement, what we stand for as a group and a fellowship. Love moves through us, as us, and is us, right in this moment. This one perfect moment we call now. And we bless each person who has come here to join us and to embrace this place and this space. I have so much gratitude in my heart for this space and for these people who are here around me. True fellowship is blossoming in this garden. And with this gratitude, I release my prayer into the law, knowing it is done and spoken, and to embrace so much more. And as we know the grace around us, please join me in saying, and so it is.
Now we're welcoming Blaine and Annie for their next song. And just take it to heart. Listen to every word. Pay attention.
In your program.
Yes, they do. Go, take it away.
to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time to love, a time to hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven.
Isn't it great to hear Blaine and Annie play? And especially in this setting, the guitar, the music, it just makes everything perfect today. I just love all the love and joy that is just swirling around us in the music and in our thoughts and in our words. So everything that you hear today, it is from our hearts. So before we begin, though, I'm going to give you a few little announcements. First of all, join us for fellowship after the service. We do have snacks. And I'd like to thank the people that always show up and always make sure that we're fed. Most of the time, it's on Soup for the Soul, which Satya has run for several years now. And then there's also, on the other Sunday, we have our potluck, where everybody finds everything together and we have a meal. But we also have the people on the Sundays that do not have those special things. So today we have Susan Ashland and Kathy Daniels is providing the food for us today. Yay! And on the other Sunday, we have Shannon, who's not here present today, but she always provides the food for us. So be aware that there's so many people that give so much to this chapel, not just in attending and in tithing, but in their treasures and all the other things that they have, their talents. And so just let's give a big round of applause for all of them. And speaking of our potluck, next Sunday is our potluck, so be sure to bring your favorite recipe and let's all eat really well. And then our next garden party, which is run by Jerry and a lot of other people, is from 9:30 to 11:30 on the second Saturday, and that's September 13th. Okay, we still have our community crafting project, even though we've got some different things going on and different projects that we're going to have to put our crafts into besides the Pride. So we're working on that still. And we have childcare available. If you have friends that have children, please invite them to come along. And we also have confidential prayer request forms. They're inside the library. If you have a prayer or something heavy on your heart, then all the ministers will pray for you. So just please let us know what's going on in your life. And if you'd like to volunteer to help with anything, we're always open for free volunteers. So please join us. And if you have any questions or anything that you need to address about the service or about the center or anything, we have office support. Office manager, who happens to be me, Cheryl Guess, is here on Wednesdays from about 10 to 3. So anything you need to address or you want to speak about, or just call me or else stop by. A lot of people just stop by. It's always fun. And finally, we'd like to thank Roy. Roy took it upon himself, well, Don's encouragement. He came up and fixed our toilet in the men's room. And then we also, he just built this wonderful rack for our shed to keep all of our tools straight. And he always volunteers his handyman skills.
Yeah.
The one thing I remember the most about Roy was when he fixed the door, the front door, he put weather stripping underneath it. I was sitting in the back and it was cold and I was freezing. I couldn't figure it out. And I looked and there's wind just blowing underneath the door. So Anyway, Roy came and fixed it, and our electric bill went down by 6% the next month. So, thank you, Roy.
Yeah, Roy.
Okay, now we're going to start our morning message with Reverend Moore. He's going to share some of his thoughts of living in the moment. Reverend Moore?
Living in the moment. That's what we all do, really. You think about it. The past is gone. Lovely memories, good times, wonderful vacations, beautiful people. It's wonderful. You think of the future as the dreams that might come about, as our plans mature, as we plan for this event, as we plan for things throughout the church life. These are wonderful things. They will be, as our intention forms them. Yet, where did they come from? They come from the moment. They come from that time when we are conscious of what we're doing. Holding on to the past can be like the miser who tries to hold wealth. The miser holds on, but inevitably seems to lose one of the most important values in life. And that is the value that we're celebrating today. Being grounded in love, being true to each other, being in community. Trying to hold on to the past, resisting change, fearing change, is quite comparable to the misers that holding wealth and missing out on love. I found that life really unfolds moment by moment and decision by decision. And the miracle of life reveals the splendor to us as it presents itself experience by experience. Moments do pass, they come, they go, because life flows in an eternal cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. We can find ground and joy in our lives, and love in our lives, as we allow our precious moments to pass into memory without regret. We don't spend our life savoring what has already happened, though some of that's certainly good to do. But life can't be frozen in time. Instead, we find it better to be open to the present as we search out, welcome, and fully live the moments that come to us. I have been a member of a group called the Optimist Tribe. Have you heard it before? It's a great group. And they have a powerful creed that encourages us to promise ourselves to be so strong that nothing can disturb our peace of mind, talk health, happiness, and prosperity to every person we meet, to make all your friends feel that there really is something in them, to look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimism come true. And this one I like especially, to think only the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best. To be so enthusiastic about the success of others that you have no time to worry about your own. To forget the mistakes of the past and press on to the greater achievements of the future. To wear a cheerful countenance and a smile, at all times, and give every living creature you meet a smile. To give so much time to the improvement of yourself that you have no time to criticize others. To be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. This all is accomplished by being aware that right now, right here, is when the decisions start, when your life begins anew, and we begin to ground ourselves in that love, joy, that is a community with each other. Blessings.
Thank you, Reverend Moore. I always like to think about that phrase. You know, we've always heard that money is the root of all evil. But that's not the right phrase. The right phrase is the love of money is the root of all evil. And so it's not wrong to request money because it's part of our circulation. It's part of what we do. Money is just really a concept. Yes, it's physical, but it's also, it's putting into circulation so that the good comes back. So all the good that you put out is all the good that comes in. So now we're going to go on to Don. He's going to speak for us. And he's going to speak about how do you take care of these moments. What do you need to do to live in the now, in the present? Reverend Don?
Thank you, Carol. Yeah, taking care of the moment. You know, I'm not the only one, I'm sure, that walking along, you'll see the porter, maybe. I always pick up money. I never leave it live. There's something I've tried to increase in my daily life. I'm going to tell you about this. It's to improve my practice of listening well. I know I'm not the only one, again, who can find that very much of the time my mind just kind of tends to drift freely from thought to thought. I call it wandering mind. I know some Buddhists call it beginner's mind, but my mind's always beginning something. Thinking that. I do a lot of wandering of thoughts, but I don't think there's anything wrong with thinking our thoughts. But allowing our thoughts to be pulled all over the place, to compromise our enjoyment of passive pursuits, like if you're called on to listen to a speaker, like what you're doing right now, you're listening to another person air their thoughts, a conversation. But I've noticed that I have a habit. I really am working on it. I promise all of you who I heard the conversation. I have a habit of jumping in on another's conversation. Just, almost finish the sentence. That's not good. What I've been doing. But here's what I've been doing. I've started a way of listening to specific words in songs. You know, every song, like Blaine sings it, I hear it. I listen for the direction and messages, as well as enjoying the accompanying melodies. Don't you love his guitar picking? Yeah. Songs have become for me stories that my heart and my feelings will join my discovery of their messages. What are they trying to tell me? What are they trying to relay to me besides the feeling of the melody? Usually I find there is a story like power that gives us a focus of understanding a message. That message is kind of searching for a place to land in my heart, in my feelings. So let's just take a moment and let's listen for that story-like power in this next song.
Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment here, to a new beginning here, and I'm seeing life so clearly now. diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred souls. Sing it. So get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Get ready, my soul.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Wow. Doesn't that always makes me feel like I'm getting deeper and deeper into that thought, into that space that's within me. That is that space that is within me, that spiritual being, ready to dive into anything new, knowing that I have the Spirit to back me up, no matter what it is. So now I'd like to offer you a beautiful reading by our practitioner, Donna Stevens. So Donna, take it away.
I like what Reverend Dawn commented on about being a good listener and offering the tip on focusing on words of the song, which can build up our awareness of our understanding and maybe increase our abilities to be more grounded for enjoying life in the moment. But I also think we all have times when we need to express our thoughts and opinions. For example, if we are listening to another's viewpoint or instructions, and if we feel out of agreement, we don't need to create an argument. We may discover that unusual views can enliven conversations that could otherwise be rather predictable. And if you find yourself disagreeing with everyone, don't gag yourself for the sake of a comfortable time. Instead, gently air your thoughts. However certain you are that you'll need to defend them, disagreement, even when you are outnumbered, can give sparkle and become useful exchange of ideas. Herman Hesse is quoted as saying, everything becomes a little different as soon as it is spoken out loud. Speaking our minds with gentleness and respect is very useful for all concerned. Because most people are not clairvoyant. We shouldn't expect them to read our minds. We can make ourselves known by what we say.
Thank you, Donna. So that's something to think about. That's one of our first thoughts. Our thoughts, our words, our actions create our reality. So it's very, very important that, yes, we voice who we are, but we also value other people's opinions, and that we don't take it personally. So now I'd like to offer a beautiful reading by our lovely, wonderful Reverend Julie. Take it away, Julie.
Okay, yeah, I love the clairvoyant part. And how many of you have been in a relationship? And like, I'm not clairvoyant, you know? So yeah. I get that so much. And our words, I mean, our words just have such power, don't they? I mean, they used to say sticks and stones will break my bones, but words won't hurt me. But actually, oh, great. But actually, I have a reason for bringing that up here. But actually, words are so, so important for our now moment. And as we consciously learn, and this whole month to express love in words and actions, and something wonderful happens for all of us when we really get better at this. I don't know that we'll ever, any of us, some of us maybe, will be perfect at this, but and as we get better at this, we create a space for love to grow, and that really changes the quality of our now moment. So our whole month of August, we have been embracing this idea of growing love in our lives. And as we sit here in this meditation garden, and we are so lucky, aren't we just so lucky to have this space? I mean, I've gone to lots of churches, and some are more wonderful than others, but no church has what we're going to have us here, so we are so lucky. And we're just absorbing those good vibrations, and all the love that goes into this with the people who take care of it. And I'm reminding as we choose good, become gardeners of love. And mindful gardeners tending plants, the plants tend to grow, and they don't know any of how some of you maybe are really great gardeners, some are not. I have been on both sides of the coin, and I know that when I tend something, my plants really thrive. I mean, really thrive, because they actually pick up our energy as well as how we are tending them. And when I ignore them and forget them, they're gone. So I think this garden metaphor is so good. And Reverend Moore spoke, he had this optimist creed, and I opened up the book, and the very first line is to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind. And I thought, I am not going to get past that first line. And so, so I've been working with my kids on redoing the house, and so that was to be so strong, So, it's just a journey, isn't it? And some days we're like better than other days. And Reverend Moore spoke of not hoarding our good, but not hanging on to our stuff, whether it's gold or past grievances. Sometimes it's easier to let go of money than past grievances, isn't it? But being open and ready for fresh experiences, and to craft our moments, to really craft our moments, to be conscious of our actions and make these loving actions. Be ready for fresh experiences. And Reverend Dawn suggested our thoughts in listening. And I have heard that listening to someone is the greatest gift of love. To really lift and listen and hear is the greatest gift. And if somebody does that for you, you know what I'm talking about. And Donna using the power of our words, the gentle touch. And we know how that feels. Both ways, we know how that feels. So, as we journey through we're ending this month of love, but it's a place to ground us, to take it with us, to remind us.
So we're going to do a closing prayer before we get back to music from our dear musicians from Blaine and Annie. So join with me in knowing that Julie's going to do the prayer. Oh, thank you. Oh, my surprise has been a good one. So as we come here together, I love our community. I love our community. So as we come here
here together, let us just go within. Into that place as we are within this beautiful meditation garden and be reminded that there is a power and presence in this universe that is greater than we are, but it is as we are is in us. All of it is in us. All the qualities of this vast, loving presence is within us. We are not all of it, but everything, every quality exists within us. The quality of love. And as I am reminded of that for each one of us, that this power and presence is love personified. It is the creative force that brings into being all that we are. It is the abundance that flows through all of life, all of nature. And as each one of us is one with that, I can use the power of my words to speak into the law through which it works and claim for each one of us as we come to the end of this month of embracing love as our true reality. That it is true for us, each one of us. And the journey that we are on in this life is to become more and more aware of that, to open and open up to it, to let it be who we are. And so I just give thanks that I understand that this is the possibility open to me and each one of us. I just give thanks for that. And together let us affirm this truth. And so it is.
When I was a child each week, Sunday we would go to church, pay attention to the priest. He would read the holy word, consecrate the holy bread. Everyone would kneel and bow. Today the only difference is everything's holy now. Everything is holy now. When I went to Sunday school, I would learn about the time Moses split the sea in two, and Jesus made the water wine. I remember feeling sad. Miracles don't happen still, but now I can't keep track. Everything's a miracle. Everything's a miracle. Questioning child's face, say it's not a testament. It's really that hard to say. See the morning star, say it's not a sign of faith. I'm telling you it can't be. This morning outside I stood, I saw a little red-winged bird shining like a burning bush, singing like a scripture verse. Maybe wanna bow my head. I remember when church let out. How things have changed since then. Everything's holy now. Sing it. Everything is holy now. 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 Everything is holy now.
There's an affirmation in your program if you want to look for it. You probably know it by heart by now. But why don't we say it together so that all of us can speak at one time? Are you ready? Okay. Divine love moving in and through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God. All right. Would you like to stand now, please? And we'll say our prayer to our list, followed by a song of peace. All right, the song of the prayer begins. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Let's join hands and sing. Let there be peace on earth.
Respectable ministerial style. Oh no, not that. Give me a smile.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I live in the motorhome.